Hi, this is Michael from the North Richland Hills Library, and I'm going to be showing you in this video how to use Zoom. We're going to be covering how to accept a Zoom invitation for a meeting, how to sign up for a free Zoom account, and how to use that free Zoom account to set up your own meetings. First thing we're going to cover is how to accept a Zoom invitation. Let me jump over to my email. You'll usually receive an invitation that kind of looks like this. It'll give you the name of the meeting, the time of the meeting, along with a meeting URL, along with a meeting ID and password. The meeting ID and password can be used with the Zoom application once it's installed to join the meeting from there. You can also use the Zoom meeting URL to join the meeting from your web browser here. Sometimes the URL will be a hyperlink such as there, and then you can just click it and go to that website. Other times it won't be a hyperlink. And what you can do is copy and paste this to your bar there, or another trick is to highlight it and right click on it, and it'll have an option to go to that website. Joining it here from the website will prompt you to download and run the Zoom application on your computer. I don't have it installed yet, so I can't click here to launch a meeting. It'll give me an option though to join from my browser. The only downside with this is Zoom asks you to sign in to a Zoom account. I haven't set up a Zoom account yet, so let me go back a screen, and I'm going to download it and run the Zoom application on my computer. So right now it's downloaded, and there's the little exe file. I'll click on it, and it'll run for me and install the Zoom application. Once Zoom finishes installing on the computer, it'll ask for my name, and then I can join the meeting. The first thing it will ask is how to give you audio. I have speakers hooked up to my computer, so I can just join with my computer audio. The meeting will show up in this main page here, and down below it'll give you options. You can unmute yourself so other people in the meeting can hear you, and you can start your video so other people will be able to see you if you have a video attached. Some other options you can do down here is you can see everyone in the meeting. Also, you can just hover over yourself and rename yourself. You can chat with people in the meeting, and you can send chats to certain people that are in the meeting. You can share your screen, that is sharing your computer screen with the people in the meeting so they can see what you're working on. And the other option I'm going to talk about is this leave meeting, which will close the Zoom application and leave the meeting. You can also just hit the X up top on the right, and that will close out of the Zoom application and leave the meeting you are currently in. That's all it takes to join a Zoom meeting. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to sign up for a free Zoom account. Go to their webpage, zoom.us, and click sign up. It's free. It'll ask you to confirm your date of birth. Hit continue, and it'll ask for an email address. Although it says work email, you can use any personal email address, and they will send you an email to continue the steps to sign up for your free account. Once you have finished signing up for your free account, it'll bring you to a dashboard that kind of looks like this. To host a meeting, there's a link up here. And as before, it'll ask me to open Zoom Meetings. I've already downloaded it, so if I click Open Zoom Meetings, it'll pull up the application for me. It'll ask me if I want to join with my computer audio, and which I will. If we look down below, our options are just as they were before, but we have some more options since we are hosting the meeting. If you go into the upper left of the Zoom application, it'll give you your meeting ID along with your password and the invitation URL that you can send to other people to join the meeting you have started. Now I'm going back to my Zoom profile to show you how to set up a meeting in the future. What I had just showed you is how to instantly start a meeting. Perhaps we want to set a meeting for sometime in the future, say 10 o'clock tomorrow. You go under Meetings, you can schedule a new meeting, have you name the meeting, enter a description, and you can use the calendar to set a time. So we're going to say 7 o'clock tomorrow at 10 in the morning. It'll ask you the duration, and if you see the Zoom Basic Plan, which is the free account, has a 40-minute time limit on meetings with 3 or more participants. It will give you unlimited one-on-one meeting time, but for anything more than 2 people, you can only have a 40-minute meeting. It'll give you some more options if you want to set it as a reoccurring meeting. It'll ask you if you want to use an automatically generated meeting ID or your personal meeting ID. You can enter the password here. You can set vote host and participant video to be defaulted on or off, which audio can be used in the meeting, and some general meeting options, allowing other participants to join before you. You can mute participants upon entry, enable a waiting room that will allow you to invite people into the meeting, or record the meeting automatically on the local computer. If you hit save, it will list the meeting that we have created. Now if you hit copy the invitation, it's going to give you that full invitation here, which I can then copy to my clipboard. Say I go back, start a new email, and if I right click and hit paste, there's the meeting invitation, kind of similar to the one I got before. And I can invite people and send them the email. The last thing I'm going to show you is how to join that Zoom meeting with the ID and password as I mentioned earlier. Open up your Zoom application on your computer and click Join a Meeting. And then it's going to ask for you to enter that meeting ID. And then since there's a password, it's going to ask for me to enter the password. Since the meeting doesn't start till 10 a.m. tomorrow, I'll have to wait. Well, that's all I have to show you. Thank you for watching this video from the North Richland Hills Library, and I hope you enjoy using Zoom. Thanks!